Hi everyone, thank you very much for joining with me. It's me Bella. Today what I'm gonna do is, as promised, I'm gonna compare the liquid polymer clay and resin. The reason I wanna do this is Michelle, one of our YouTube friends. She asked me what's the difference. Actually, then I thought it's good to show what's the difference rather than what rather than I'm explaining. Hi Donna පුතේ කොහමද? So අද අපි කරන්නේ resin එකයි clear polymer clay කියන එක liquid polymer clay එකේ comparison එකක් කරන්න යන්න. ඒකේ effect එක කොහමද? ඒක මොකක්ද pros and cons කියන එක කරන්නයි බලන්නයි අද අපි හදන්නේ. So I'm going to do the same thing with UV resin and also clean polymer clay. We'll start. අපි ගාව තියෙනවා මේ වගේ mold එකක්. මේක clearing molds එකක්. මම මේ දෙක වෙන වෙනම liquid polymer clay එකයි resin work එකයි එක්ක කරනවා. So before we get into that, guys, if you're using any mold, especially the silicone mold, you got to clean it because even you can't see the dust is there. එතකොට දෝන අපි මොකද කරන්න ඕන මේක clean කරන්න ඕන. The easiest way to do the cleaning is get the sticky tape. I'm struggling to find the edge. Okay, here we go. Get the sticky tape. Wrap it on your finger and simply touch it, and whatever the residues or dirt there, it will come to the sticky tape. Easiest way to clean the mold. Hi Nanajit, කොහමද? Thank you so much ඔයගොල්ලෝ උදව් කළාට. Nanajit ඊයාව moderators ලට අපි පුංචි තෑග්ගක් දීලා තියෙනවා. So I just want to ask you, ඔයාගේ මොකක් හරි contact කරන්න විදිහක් තියෙනවා නම් email address එකක් දාලා තියෙනවා මම. ඒකට පොඩ්ඩක් දාන්න. ඔයාගේ t-shirt එකත් arrange කරලා දෙන්න. Guys, we had a celebration yesterday and we gave away 6 t-shirts. The people who won the quizzes. Right, we got our molds ready. මම simple design එකක් කරන්න. මොකද වෙලා cut එක අලව ගන්න. මේක cut අලව ගන්නද? Okay, good. කියනකන් තමයි හිටියේ. Okay. So, very much simple design එකක් කරන්න. මොකද මට ඕන mainly මේ දෙක වැඩ කරන්නේ කොහොමද කියන එක පෙන්නන්න විතරයි. So since I want to show how these two work, I'm doing a very simple design. That's again that we already order කරලා ඉවරයි. ඒක නිසා මට ඕනේ size එකයි design එකයි තමයි දැන් ඕන දැනගන්න. ඒ නිසා එක පොඩ්ඩක් comment කරමු. email එකක් දාන්නකෝ. email එකක් එවන්න contact කරන විදිහක් කියලා. එතකොට මම ඒක BB prints වලට pass කරන්න. ඒගොල්ලෝව contact කරයි directly. Alright guys, let's get started. As I mentioned, I'm going to do very simple design here. To begin with, I'll start with resin. What I'm going to do is, this is UV resin ready to go on. Simply I need to pour it onto the mold. I put a little bit resin in the middle. You would see why I'm doing this. And I'm going to add some gold foil. is a picking tool. අද කොහොමද ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ දවස? How's your Saturday so far? Fine, nothing much to say. I had a good rest after a very long day yesterday. මේකට ටූත්පික් එකක් මෙහෙම නැත්නම් බාර්බිකියු ස්ටික් එකක් ගන්න හොර වැඩක් කරා නෑ අපි දැක්කේ නෑ හොර වැඩ. Okay, so use a toothpick or barbecue stick. If you don't do it like here, I'm mixing the foil onto the resin. You can do it using a separate cup, in a separate cup like this. But I minimize all the messy stuff, so I'm gonna do it on my mold. මේක මික්ස් කරන්න. මොකද මේක මික්ස් කරන්න නැතුව ඔයගොල්ලෝ රේසින් එක මේකට උඩින් දැම්මොත් කියන අපි දාලා බලමු. එතකොට පෙනේවි. ඒක පාවෙන්න ගන්නවා ගොඩක් කරාවට. එතකොට ඒක උඩට එනවා. ඒ නිසා හොඳට මික්ස් කරලා spread out කරන්න. So if you didn't mix it well or like mix with the resin, the foil tend to float and you might not get the effect that you're looking for. So spread it around. If you want to cover the bottom with the foil, go ahead and do it. What I'll do, I'll go little by little. I think I'll add a little bit more. ආරට තේරෙයි මම මේක cover කරලා try කරන්න කියලා. You will see the reason later why I am adding lots of foil. Basically, I'm going to cover the bottom. Mixing with whatever the resin on the mold, inside the mold, and then after I spread it across. And with a toothpick, oopsie daisy, split it. For me to help to spread this across, තව toothpick එකක් use කරනවා. එතකොට මට ඒක ලේසියෙන් එහාට මෙහාට move කරන්න පුළුවන්. Okay guys, if you just joined, you might wonder what I'm doing here. So today I'm gonna compare the liquid polymer clay and resin. So I'm gonna do the similar designs. Trying to do a very simple one because it's easy for me to keep track and do this quickly. I'm happy with what I've done here. So what's next is I do have these letters. Actually I thought it's the two letters, but when I open it, it's only one-sided. That's the reason I kind of cover the bottom. Otherwise, if you can see the other side of it, it's pure white. So it's not looks good when you're having a keyring with clear resin because if it's a clear resin, you can see the other side. ඒක අපි layers කරනවා නම් අපිට පුළුවන් අනිත් විදිහට කරන්න. So I'm gonna put this. I feel like I need a scissors, and because I need to cut this part off because otherwise it won't fit into the mold. While I'm cutting that, I'll cut around close to the design so we have a room to move it around. Let's double tap the screen and like the video, guys, if you like what I'm trying to do. And position the letter and the area that you preferred. Here you go. Now on top of it, I'm putting my next resin layer. If I didn't add resin before, all the foil's gonna float at this point. මම කලින් resin එක දාලා තිබුණේ නැත්නම් අර foil එකට උඩින් මෙහෙම දාද්දී ඒ foil එක ඔක්කොම පාවෙන්න ගන්නවා. අනේකයි resin එක අපි foil එක resin එක කලින් add කරන්න. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is this is UV resin. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this in the let me show you. It goes in. It might need some time until it gets set. Let's work on our liquid polymer clay. Then we can compare how it's gonna be. There. අපි දැන් කරමු අපේ liquid polymer clay එක, guys. I'm not gonna use these toothpicks because it got resin on it. Right turn. So here's our liquid polymer clay, and we do the same thing. අපි අර කලින් කළා වගේම foil එකත් එක්කයි. foil වැඩි වුණාද මන්දා. චුට්ටි දාමුනේ දෙක පාරක දාගන්නද. Let's do it by bit. ලස්සනයිද? thank you නයනෂ. අපි බලමු කොහමද ඉන්නේ කියන්නේ දැක්කා. So we let's put a little bit of liquid polymer clay. Oh, need to open the lid, silly Bella. um, you might see why it's white, but here you can see it's clear clay. It looks white, but once it's baked, it's more clear. Let's do the same. एकदमै मक्खै लाने चित्र වැඩේ. So let's mix it. As you can see, previously with the resin, it looks different here because the resin is pretty clear, transparent, but this one looks not. But it might change once it's baked. You got to tell me which one you prefer once we baked it. I am there. මම බලන්නම්. දැක්කේ නැහැ. මම නයිනජිත් මොකද මං ඊයේ had a long day. ආව ගමන් චුට්ටික් රෙස්ට් කරලා ඉවෙන්ට් එක කරා මිසක් මට YouTube එකේ හිටියේ නැහැ මම. I'll check it. Thank you so much. මම බලලා කියන්නකෝ මොකක්ද කියලා. කමක් නෑ දාන්න. එහෙම තමයි වෙන්න ඕන. මට බලන්න ඕනේ මම බලන්නම්. Okay, so as you see, it's a little bit sticky, but we're looking for the final outcome, so we can't decide or judge anything yet, which one is best or which one is preferred, which one is good. As I mentioned, liquid polymer clay gives you kind of a rubbery texture, whilst resin is pretty hard. Alright, I think I have enough here to cover. And this is all good. So, and this is the letter R we are doing for the liquid polymer clay. So what I'm going to do is cut around the excess. So it's a sticker, guys, as I mentioned earlier. When I'm doing my resin, I actually thought when I'm buying it, it's transparent both sides, but which is not. So this end is white. So that's the reason I put the foil at the bottom, so it's somewhat helpful to cover the white area. So let's position our letter R right in the middle. And press it slightly so it's secured to the bottom. Now what I'm going to do next is, I hope you can see this, guys, put the clear liquid polymer clay over here. As you can see, it looks white, but again, once you bake it, it will change its color and give that transparent effect. We have a bikey next time. Mostly Saturdays. You can hear that bike. Actually, it's not a bikey, it's a rider. So you simply pour the liquid polymer clay to cover all the areas. Make sure you get all the corners. Once you pour this, what I'm going to do, I'm going to use a toothpick to pop the air bubbles. If you have air gun, you can use it, but I don't have one. So what I'm going to do is use the toothpick. I think it's enough for now. Then let's use the toothpick and pop all the air bubbles. The reason is, if you, like, this is a liquid polymer clay, guys. So this goes in a 135 preheat oven for 15 minutes. If the thickness is more than 6 millimeters, it's more than 6 millimeters, it's better to bake it for 30 minutes, otherwise 15 minutes would be enough. පුළුවන් වෙන්න ඕන නන්ජිත් මට අනිත් emails වල තිබුණා. Have a look. So I think we got all ready. Then I'll pop this in the oven for 15 minutes. And I'll show you our resin. It's under the UV. So they're both working at the same time. So this one need 15 minutes. We'll be back in a second. I'll pop this in the oven. Back in a second. Devita, like Sri Lankan, is also one of the winners yesterday. So he got a personalized t-shirt. Congratulations. Okay. So guys, you know what's the best part? So the first prize was the $50 Universal gift card. Nobody could answer on a time. It was within 2 minutes, but I gave them extra 1 minute. They couldn't get it. So nobody won that $50 gift card, but they got all the t-shirts. Alright, let's move to the next one while we're waiting for the other one. So this time I'm doing the same thing. I'll use 2 different molds and that කාටවත් බැරුණා නේ මගේ පපුටි ටික ගගා හිටියේ නෑ විහිළු කරේ anyway, so guys, I'm doing letters here. This is for the liquid polymer clay and this one is for the resin. So let's do that as well while these ones baking. And also how we gonna do this? Anybody can you suggest me a letter? අද මොකද වෙන්නේ? අද විතරයි අපි කරන්නේ liquid polymer clay එකත් UV resin එකත් comparison එකක්. They both liquids and they both work on the molds, but they work differently. So I want to see how it works and what's the difference. So far, I prefer liquid polymer clay because it's easy to handle. If you are using UV resins or any resin, you could have PP equipment, safety equipment use karana like safety glasses, gloves, and mask and whatnot. But with liquid polymer clay, it's pretty easy, very straightforward. So this one, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the alcohol ink. Alcohol. This one is red gold and wine red. Those two are the ones that we're gonna use. Alcohol ink. And again, what we do without the coil foil. Let's start with the resin first because it's take time. This time I'm gonna do letter. Which letter we gonna do? Letter S. Let's do V. Now let's do S. S is very common. When I'm getting orders, it's very common letter, so I can save it for orders. Alright guys, let's do the similar thing, but this time I'm not gonna overload with foil. मैं बार foil වලින් overload කරන්නේ නැහැ. මැද්දට විතරක් foil එක දානවා. Yes, my toothpick come here, little one. So guys, it's really easy if you mix the foil with the resin first. But like here I'm doing straight from the bottle and doing the comparison. Hi, Top Neha. Hi, Smokey. Komada. RTM is Sunana celebration එක. Games තිබ්බා. කට්ටිය t-shirt දෙන්න. ඔබටත් t-shirt එකක් තියෙනවා. හේතුව අපිට උදව් කරා moderator කෙනෙක් විදියට. ඉතින් moderatorsලාට අපි gift එකක් දෙනවා. මොකද යාළුවට play කරන්න බැරි වුණානේ. ඒක නිසා BB Prince අප contact කරාවේ size එක ගන්න. හරිද? Alrighty. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna slowly add our resin, but I'll keep my toothpicks ready. If it's flawed, I press it down. Okay, I only put the resin in the middle. The reason is, it's okay, it was fun. It was really fun. දැන් ඊළඟට මම කරන්න මැදට විතරයි දාන්නේ resin එක. So what I'm going to do next, guys, add alcohol ink. I'll give you a closer look. Ooh. Is it open? Maybe this one is not open. I got the wrong one. Let's here we go. It's deep golden. Okay. Let me give you a closer look. As you can see, once you pour the ink, it starts working. And I'm slowly adding resin. Do another drop. sure you do slowly, otherwise it's overflow. I hope 1 drop would be fine. Yeah, it's enough. මම වැඩි කරන තැන කෙනෙක්වත් අයින්න නැති. ඒවැනි වාටුව ගන්න බැර. Actually වාටුවක් ගන්න අවශ්‍ය නැහැ, just for 2 hours. So what I'm gonna do next is use a toothpick and draw over that ink to get kind of a design. Nice. Now this goes in right away. Let's take the other one out and see whether it's already set. Maybe yes, maybe no. That's the letter, guys. It's already set. Which is actually not. I can see some liquids at the bottom, but it looks pretty, isn't it? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put them both in. මේ දෙකම ඇතුළට දාන්න නේද? For another 30 minutes, sorry. It's inside until its work done. Nice, my weekdays විතරයි. Let's do the liquid polymer clay letter here. What I'm gonna do here is letter what? Which letter? We'll do B. It's no choice. No, not B. Let's do letter D. So earlier we used resin, so this time we are using liquid polymer clay. Here also I'm not going to add too much foil. Then that will be enough. I'm going to put it නැහැ. හේතුව තමයි හේතුව. Alright guys, are you ready? I'm gonna pour the liquid polymer clay first onto this foil, and we'll give it a little mix. Actually, you don't have to give it a mix, it's already well settled. So simply pour the liquid polymer clay onto the mold. I have a double editor. What about Sunday? Sunday is a editor. And just give a little tap. Make sure it's well secured. And what we're going to do next is the same as earlier. We're going to add the ink. And I'm adding the ink from this end. And a little drop here too. After that, pour the liquid polymer clay again on top of it. ආගේ එනවද? හරි නේද? කියලා එන්න. පුළුවන් නම් ආගේ details email එකට දාන්න. එතකොට මට පුළුවන් BB pencil ටික pass කරන්න. Just one more, I think that's enough. I'm trying to be yes. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna draw a design here. අර පුළුවන් වෙයි නානජිත් මොකද අනිත් අය දාලා තිබුණා. Simply do the twist and drag it down. So this goes in the 135 preheat oven for, I put that for 15 to 20 minutes. Make a liquid polymer clay and smoky. This is the liquid polymer clay and this one is the UV resin. Today we're going to do the comparison. Which one is good? What are the pros and cons? එතෙක් තමයි කම්පෙයාර් කරගෙන යන්නේ නා. වෙනාට message එකක් දැම්මට වඩාවිත් බලන්න පස්සේ. Okay, sure, do it later. එහෙම නැත්නම් අනිශ්චිත කියනාගේ account එකේ තියෙන number එක ඒකට WhatsApp තියනවාද? මට number එකයි අවශ්‍ය. තියෙනවා නම් මම ඒක number එක pass කරන්න. තාරකයා පාටි මිස්සුනානේ t-shirt එක. අපි games කළා. Give me a second guys, I'll put this here and I'll be back. අද අපි කරන්නේ තාරකයා comparison එකෙන් කරන්නේ liquid polymer clay එකද හොඳ? එහෙම නැත්නම් resin එකද හොඳ කියන එකයි බලන්නේ. Alright, Anjit, මම එක පාස් කරන්නම් එහෙනම්. රොෂි වතාවද? රොෂි වතාවම අපිට details දීලා තිබුණේ නැහැ ඔයාගේ t-shirt එක claim කරන්න. ඒ නිසා පුළුවන් නම් email එක දාන්න. දාලා තියෙන email එකට. Alright guys, I think I already choose which one is good for me. This is the liquid polymer clay one. And this is the resin one. You don't have to actually compare. You could see what's actually good for clear work. This is pretty clear, which is this one is not. Bilamak time left, but this is Harry. Thank you, Smokey. Roshani, ඔයාට community post එක දැක්කනේ ඔයා comment කරලා තිබුණේ. ඒ community post එකේ මගේ email එක තියෙනවා. ඒ ඊමේල් එකට ඔයාගේ WhatsApp නම්බර් එක දාන්න. ඒක BB prints වලට පාස් කරන්නම්. ඔයාට අවශ්‍ය ටී-ෂර්ට් එකේ size එක design එක communicate කරගන්න. ඒක ඔයා වගේ parent කෙනෙක්ගෙන් අහන්න රොෂිනේ. මට මෙතන කියන්න චුට්ටියක් අමාරුයි. Okay? Alrighty. අනේ දන්න කෙනෙක් අහන්නකෝ. We'll take this one off, guys. This is the liquid polymer clay. It's okay, listen. Idiot. And this is the front. It's not much clear, but that's okay. But that's not the best. But this is like you can compare which one is the best. This one is not set well. It needs a little more time. You can take it out, but it needs a little more time, guys. So I don't want to bother. See? That's it. But this is this one. Pretty easy comparison. With these findings, I will choose resin. If I do any clear kind of work, මෙහෙමයි ස්මෝකි අපේ ගේම් එකේ දිනපත ටී-ෂර්ට් දෙනවා. ඒක කරන්නේ මම නෙමෙයි BB Prints. මම coordinate කරනවා විතරයි. I'm just passing the information to BB Prints. තාරකා චුට්ටියක් කියලා දෙන්න කාටවත් තේරෙන්නේ නැහැ. මට එක්ක ඕන හෙලිකොප්ටර් කඩේ නැහැ ඉවර වෙලාලු. මම online order කරන අපරාධේ. ඔයා ඊයේ වින් කරා නම් ඔයාට රුපියල් 10,000ක gift voucher එකක් ගන්න තිබ්බා. රොෂිනීට තේරෙලා නැහැ තාරකායා. චුට්ටියක් කියලා දෙන්නකෝ. So this is the polymer clay key ring that we have done. It seems like there's a little crack here, and I'm gonna repair it. How? Simply add a little bit of liquid clay. And put that in the oven. So once it's dry, you won't even notice the crack. So the liquid polymer clay is good to connect clay pieces. It works like a glue. තාරකා මට හිතෙන මට කියා දෙන්න තේරෙන්නේ නැද්ද කොහෙද? නානජිත් කියා මං හිතන්නේ තාරකායා හිටියා. අහන්න නේද? මෙතන ගියා කියා. Alright, I'll put this back in the oven again. Along with our letter. I think the letter would works well. Let's see how it's gonna be. Won't be long, guys. I'll be back in a second. Then I'm gonna put in a license on it. පදින්නලා ඉන්න ඕනද? හොඳ ප්‍රශ්නයක්. ඔයාලට මොකද හිතෙන්නේ මකර පදින්නලා ඉන්න ඕනද? අයියෝ අපි හිතන්නේ I'm gonna do a cat. Polymer clicking. හරිද? රෝෂණියා ගත්තාද විස්තර දැම්මද? So yeah, make sure you clean the mold properly. And this time I'm gonna use black polymer clay. හිමීට දාන්න. මොකද ඒක ටක් ගාලා වැක්කිරෙනවා. Type the texture ඔස්සේ කියන්නේ මොකද ඒකේ තේරුම? පුසා. ඤාව් ඤාව්. මොකද රෝෂණිය අහන්නේ මට තේරෙන්නේ නැහැ අහන එක. මට තේරෙන්නේ නැහැ රෝෂණිය අහන එක. අයහන් බලන්න චුට්ටක් පැහැදිලි කරලා. So I'm using the toothpick to reach to the corners. To be extra careful when you are reaching to the small and narrow areas. අනෙත් ඔබ්ජෙක්ට් එක බලන්නකො රෝෂණි මොකද අහන්නේ කියලා. අනෙකෙ තිබීම ලිකෙනා. Okay, we are doing this tiny teeny black cat. Hi, Shini, shalalala. Ishni කොහමද? ඉෂ්නි දන්නවද අපේ රෝෂ්නි ටී-ෂර්ට් එකක් දිනාගත්තනේ. ගේම්ස් ප්ලේ කරලා. ඉෂ්නි මම වෙලා නංගින ඔය ඉෂ්නි කවුද? අත්තම්මද? පුසි කෙනෙක්. යාව කෙනෙක්. It's a kitten. So guys, this one is the polymer clay, liquid polymer clay one. So I'm using these ones for key rings. It's pretty popular. ඉෂ්නි කොහමද ලයිෆ් එක? මදින් ඉන්නවද? මේ දවස්වල ස්ටඩීස් කියවන්නේ නේද ඔයාද? මේ ලැබ් එකට කෙනෙක් හිටියනවා පෙන්සල් එක. Good day. තියෙනවා ෆ්‍රන්ට් කියලා. This one is resin actually. What I'm doing today is comparing both resin එකයි liquid polymer clay එකයි compare කරනවා. කොහොමද එන්නේ කියලා මම තව චුට්ටියකින් පෙන්නන්න. අපි resin එකේ polymer clay එකේ හදපුවා කොහොමද turn out වෙන්නේ කියලා. එතකොට අපිට select කරන්න පුළුවන් කොකටද liquid polymer clay හොඳ කොකටද resin එක හොඳ කියලා. කතා කරන්න එයාලා ලොකු වැඩක් ඉෂ්නියාලා රොෂ්නිට කියලා දෙනවා ඊමේල් එක දාන විදිය එකයි. Wait a minute guys, I'll put this in the oven. I'll be back in a second. මේක 135 preheat oven එකේ දානවා 15 minutes වලට. This is the liquid polymer clay stuff. Oh, it's so hot, super hot. I nearly burned my hand. super duper hot. Make it a nice. This one is liquid polymer clay ishini. So this is how it's turned out with liquid polymer clay, guys. And let's do the comparison with the resin. Resin one still not set, so I'll put it here. This is the resin. This is the liquid polymer clay. What I thought mix එක set කරගන්න බෑ මොකද්ද UV එකද UV resin එකද ඒක හරිය ප්‍රමාණික ගත්තේ නැත්නම් actually set වෙන්නේ නැහැ. දැන් මේක සෑහෙන set වෙලා මේක තව ටිකක් තියන්න ඕන. මේක එළියට අරගෙන පෙන්නන එක තාම 100% set වෙලා නැහැ. අරගෙන පෙන්නන්නකම it's not 100%. There. මේ පැත්තෙන් තියන්න. So this is how it looks like with resin, and this is how it looks like with polymer clay. You choose which one you prefer. For this clean artwork, the clear artwork, I prefer the resin over the polymer clay. And this is later, I put it back, guys, because it's still not 100% set. And this need to go back under my UV lighting. And let's get our letters out. And that's the resin letter, it's 100% set. So this is the letter, resin letter, and this is the polymer clay letter. I need to take these ones out. It's not hard. You simply blade it through, or you can use your fingers. So this is the liquid polymer clay letter there. This is the resin letter. So I don't mind this one too if it's not 100% transparent. So depends on the project. Now you know what to use. If it's for any clear projects, like the work is, you need a transparent effect, I definitely go with the resin work, guys. This side is resin and this side is polymer clay. What do you think? දැන් අපි ප්‍රශ්න විසඳලා ඉවරද? මගේ වැඩේ නෑ ඉවරයි. වෙලා නම් වැඩේ කරලා ඉවරයි. අපි රෝෂනි තාම ප්‍රශ්න විසඳගෙන නෑ නේද? ඒක කියවලා බලන්න. දැන් මේක නම් it's ready made and all mixed together. Premium එකයි hard එකයි දෙකම එකට තියෙන්නේ. But සමහරව තියෙනවා premium එකයි hard එකයි 1-to-1 portions ගන්න ඕන same amount. And there are some reason that you got to do 1-to-2 portions. ඒක බලලම mix කරන්න ඕන. ඉෂිනි නැත්තම් හරියට එන්නේ නැහැ ඒක. ඒත් එකම සමහරව තියෙනවා air dry ඒවා. air dry ඒවා UV එකත් එක්ක වැඩ කරන්නේ නැහැ. එතකොට air dry වෙන්න at least 24 to 48 hours තියන්න ඕන. So it depends on what you're actually using. ඇත්තටම පාවිච්චි කරන්නේ මොකක්ද කියන එක මත තමයි ඒකේ අර hard වෙන time එක depend වෙන්නේ. It's all fun work නේද ඒවා? For resin ඒ වගේ මොකක්ද මේ message එක? 1-to-1 portion එක තමයි හදන්නේ නේද? ඒක බලන්න air dry එකක්ද නැත්නම් so I'm actually working on the other side. Then it will get like in a full kind of fullest effect. සමහරව තියෙනවනේ air dry ඒවා air dry වෙන්න තියන්න ඕන. resin එක air dry කියන්නේ UV තියෙනවා UV එකට දාන්න ඕන. And use a toothpick and make sure everything reaches to the edges as well. සමහර වෙලාවට air dry එකද එහෙමද? මොකද වගේ use කරන brand එක? සමහර brand එක අනුවත් වෙනස් වෙන්නත් ඇති නේද? නේද කොහමද? So the people who just joined this side is our liquid polymer clay side, and this is our resin work. So we have done the letters, but with the resin, you got to do the both sides. And the පැත්තම කරන්න ඕනනේ. නැත්නම් අනිත් side එක නිකන් flat වෙලා තියෙන්නේ. Harishni, thank you so much, Avati darling. නෑ හොලක් නෑ. නානජි top වදනට කියන්න අමතකුණා. මම අද මොඩරේෂන් එක අයින් කරනවා හරියද? කවක් නෑනේ. actually gathered again කන්දලලු. I can't remember what it was. ආගත මරි දැන් ડોක්ටර් කෙනෙක්. අය I'm knocking everything down here. So, hi Nilo. Is it Nil over? Oh, hello, how are you? Alright, let's put this one back again under UV until it's set this side. So it goes into my UV cage. Here, it sits there for 90 seconds, maybe a little bit more. Nil lava. Actually, good question. Is it your name is Nil lava or Nil over? You can pronounce it both either ways. Nanjit මොකද ප්‍රශ්නේ? සොට්ටක් යා. අයියා. Okay, now what? And this is the resin letter. I use the big one for the polymer clay. That's the polymer clay one. DS. Which one you prefer, guys? I think I'll go with resin for this kind of work. A transparent work, but I'll go with the liquid polymer clay for kind of the colorful work, colorful art. And I'll show you. Let me quickly put my these two are actually made with liquid polymer clay key rings. It's turned out so well. They are liquid polymer clay, and the one in the middle, this one is solid polymer clay, Sculpey brand, and these are liquid polymer clay. They're like the black one, and the white parts, the liquid polymer clay. මොකද වෙලා තියෙන්නේ නාන්ජිත් මම දැක්කේ නෑ. Sorry. One we have here also liquid polymer clay, but actually it's not looks 100% good. Then මගාස ආවෙකුට I like a rabbit, but with my busy work, how can I take care of a rabbit? Even I don't have time to take care of myself. So, what I'm gonna do next is work on this productive polymer. සනිප්පනම වැටිලාද කඩානින්නේ. අයියෝ එහෙම නා කරන්න කියලාද දරුවා. So here I'm using, this is kind of a sandy thing. I'll kind of sand it around. Can I show you a mistake I have done? Not sure that you could see, but I can say there is a hole here. How it happened was like, there was an air bubble. I didn't notice that there was an air bubble. When it's baked, it's leave the hole there. පරිස්සමෙන් ඉන්න නානජිත් ඉක්මනට හොඳ වෙන්න කියලා අපි ප්‍රාර්ථනා කරනවා. වැස්ස වෙලේ හැමේ දුවන්න ගියාද? So I'll do the sanding. And here how you fix it actually. You can fix it. I'll show you how. We'll put it back on this way. And you can slowly fill that gap. You can't see, sorry guys. So what I'm gonna do is when I made this letter, there was an air bubble here, right there, that I didn't see. When I bake it, it's left a hole. So what I'm gonna do now is fix it. I'll fix it, put that back to the mold. LED හැතුළට එද්දෙද? අයියෝ. And put a liquid clay there. And use the toothpick to make sure it reaches to all the area. After that, I use the same toothpick to wipe off the excess. ඒ toothpick එකෙන් අර එළියට ගිහින් තියෙන ටික wipe කරලා අයින් කරන්න easy. Very easy to fix it, guys. See? Just make sure you got the hole covered and wipe off the excess. And put that back in the oven. It won't take a long time because it's just a small bit. So let me throw that back to the oven. I'll be back. I actually put a tiny bit on the top. And you would laugh when you see what happened to my kitten. Top, are you there? Top, you know that? This was the kitten that we made, but guys, I accidentally, I don't know if it's accident or not, overfilled it. Sorry. I'll show you how it's happened. මේ බලන්න එක වෙච්චද? එයා නිකන් හොල්මනක් වගේ වෙලා මොකද මගේ අත එක overfill වුණා. But I can fix it. But it's a little bit of work. සශර මේක ඔයාට letter S. So I see what happened. This part is kind of overfilled. You can take it off, but slowly. එමිටි අයින් කරන්න ඕන. දැන් කොහොමද අයින් කරන්න කියලා මම පෙන්නන්නම්. You need the blade. T-shirt එකවයි අපිට contact කරાવી. So slowly you got to cut off the excess. And make the vareda hadapeka pause so it goes together. I don't know whether it's a doggy pose or the kitty ones, so I can connect them both together. So let's slowly take this excess off. T-shirt එකේ හැමදාම ෆොටෝස් print කරා ඊට පස්සේ නේද? Designs ගොඩක් කැරියත්. Alright. Guys, Sashiro is the other winner yesterday. So we had Vita and we had Sashiro. And who else? Pasindu, Super and Dula. They are the winners. But look, you couldn't got that $50 gift card though. There we go, slowly. You cut the excess off. So this one we made with the liquid polymer clay, and this one, and this is resin. But once we finish everything, I'll show you all the bit and pieces we did, and then you can choose which one is good for what. What I think is for clear work, the transparent work, I prefer resin because it's more clear and transparent. The liquid polymer clay is not that transparent, guys. As you see, it's transparent now. එනිසා ඒ දෙයට මම වැඩි පාවිච්චි කරන්නේ liquid polymer clay එක නෙමෙයි resin work එක. ඒ වුණාට මේ වගේ වට the liquid polymer clay is good. So based on your project, based on your work, you can choose which one you would like to go ahead. And here I will give it a good poke. And this is our kitten. Other ආවේ නැහැ ප්‍රියංකා. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to add it. I think I have this stuff. Let's connect it. I'm going to add it here. So this is how it looks like, guys. It's nice, isn't it? And we could do this side, and we could do the white color one as well. So these are all from liquid polymer clay. And Priyanka, ඔයා නේද? So Priyanka is there. And where's the letter D? We were working on the letter D, and I put it somewhere. And I can't see it anywhere now. Oh no, I put it back in the oven. White color either. This one? Yeah. And we just made that one, okay? අපි මේ දැන් තමයි පුස්සාව හැදුවේ. පොඩි touch එකක් තියෙනවා. You can give it a rub. And that's the kitten. Here you go. Alright, let's get our things together. The resin. the resin work, this is the letter L we made from resin, and this is the letter R. So here I'm choosing resin over polymer clay. It's because this is much clear, and that's what we're looking. So we use the same ingredients, same thing, but same resources, but this one is resin and this one is liquid polymer clay. And let me get the letters, then you can compare the letters too. It's super duper hot. It's burning my hand. And that's the letter D. This is we used liquid polymer clay for this one. And now I'm peeling off the excess. So you can't see the hole anymore. There was a hole before. We just fix it. And this is liquid polymer clay and this is resin. I don't mind, I like the both, but for this one it's pretty clean and clear. Again, I'll choose resin over liquid polymer clay for any clean or transparent work, but I'll still go with liquid polymer clay for this kind of a solid color work. See? Yes, DS. Who's DS? Maybe Sashi can take S, and maybe Priyaki can take D. Alright guys, now we are coming to the end of today's video. Main reason that we did this video to compare the liquid polymer clay versus resin. So this side is resin and this side is liquid polymer clay. With my purpose of having the clear, transparent artwork, I'll choose resin, but a bit creative and different kind of a dull color effect, or maybe mix them all when you're doing a combined projects like liquid polymer clay and the solid polymer clay. I prefer the liquid polymer clay side, but they're both good, they're both arts. You choose what you like for your projects. ඔයාලගේ project එකට කැමති දේ තෝරගන්න. එහෙනම් අද අපි කරේ comparison එකක් liquid polymer clayද එහෙම නැත්නම් resin workද කියන එක තෝරගන්න. ඔයාලා decide කරන්න ඔයාලා කැමති මොකටද කියන එක ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ project එක base කරගෙන. එහෙනම් thank you so much guys for joining with me today. අද මම යන්න. අපි පැයකමාරක් විතර හිටියා අපේ project එක කරන්න. resin එක හොඳයි නේද? ඒක තමයි නේද ප්‍රියාගේ? මට මොකටද දැන් මට දැනට ඕනේ නෑ, but මම ඔය කෙනාට හදනවනේ orders. එතකොට I can add S onto it. හරිද? එහෙනම් මම ගිහලා එන්නම්. Thank you so much අද මාත් එක්ක එකතු වුණාට. I won't do any resin polymer clay work in next couple of days. I'm gonna have a little bit of break, but I'll do some mindful drawing in between. So I know they can. So thank you so much again guys for joining. I'll see you tomorrow, maybe Monday, with some mindful tutorial. Thank you very much. You take care, stay safe, stay happy. I'll see you guys later. It's me, Bella.